This young man and thousands like him will return to villages all over Turkey better equipped to live as free citizens in a free world. Iran, Turkey's eastern neighbor and CENTO partner, boasts combined armed forces of nearly 200,000 men, all American trained and equipped. A sizable contribution to the total deterrent in the traditionally unstable Middle East. The Shah of Iran has publicly credited American aid with saving his country from communist takeover in recent years. With more than 1,400 miles of border along the Soviet Union's southern frontier, Iran is particularly vulnerable to a conventional ground forces attack. The Iranian army has been trained and equipped by us to meet this threat and to deliver a stiff counterpunch should it ever materialize. Small air and naval forces also help protect Iran's strategically important oil resources and Persian Gulf ports. Iran, like most Middle Eastern countries, suffers from an underdeveloped economy. Many skills necessary to the future development of Iranian industry are now being learned by young men in the armed forces. Thus, the military assistance program, while assuring its own objectives, contributes to the development of the nation's single most important resource, skilled manpower. Our cameras have been able to reveal only a small part of the big picture of military assistance to our European and Middle East allies. But from this limited view, the significance of the American program is clear. Without our help, our leadership, and our weapons, the collective defense of our free world allies would not be possible. And without their military capabilities, we would be vastly outnumbered and dangerously limited in our choice of responses to communist pressure. The program has its critics, at home and abroad. Some Allied leaders insist that it's inadequate, that the dollars, weapons, and supplies we give them are insufficient to meet their needs. Some prominent Americans have called for a cutback in the program to save money. But this fact remains. Military assistance offers America and her allies a workable, necessary insurance from which the entire free world benefits. If we stood alone against the communist bloc, there would be a dangerous imbalance in forces. But with our allies, we have the strength and a favorable balance. Supplies and weapons, armies and economic aid, advice and training, freedom and peace. These are words which underscore the central theme behind our military assistance program. In reality, it is only one of America's contributions to collective security, but its importance far exceeds its size. To many nations in the free world, it marks the difference between a hopeful future and no future at all. It is part of the answer to the most pressing problem of the Western world, the spread of communism and its threat to free people everywhere.
The Big Picture is an official report for the armed forces and the American people. Produced by the Army Pictorial Center. Presented by the Department of the Army in cooperation with this station.